Maybe you're wondering, and maybe you've questioned this yourself, but I feel like this begs the question, what we're talking about. Is there such thing as good spanking? Right? We've talked about the topic of spanking in general, but is there good spanking? How do we do it? What's the timing? What's the intent? What's the process? What's the 1, 2, 3 step guide to making sure that we aren't doing anything wrong or harmful? You see, when parents in love administer a measured amount of physical correction in response to defiance, not frustration or anger, but to defiance, disrespect, pushing boundaries, that's when I think we're starting on the right track for implementing good spanking. You see, defiance, and that's why I wanted to use that word and I wanted to define it, because this is kind of where we have to, this is kind of our check mark. This is kind of our notification, like, okay, this is when we should be in kind of spanking territory here. Defiance, you see, it starts internally and it shows up as tantrums or rebellious attitudes or spirit. Physical discipline, like spanking, targets these behaviors by influencing the body to change the attitude. Does that make sense? We influence the body to change the attitude. So when defiance starts to boil up and there's tantrums and there's rebellious attitudes and our kids are out of control, spanking may come into play because we are now going to strike the body to change the attitude, letting them know like, hey, what is happening right now, how you are behaving, how you're acting, how you are not listening, how you're being disobedient. With this spanking is going to trigger, this is not okay. Defiance is not going to be okay in my house. Defiance is not going to be okay in public. Defiance is not going to be okay around other people. And we're going to nip this in the bud right here, right now. And here are some proverbs that back this up, and we're going to expand on them here in a little bit more. It says this. I'm reading Proverbs 13:24 once again, but I want to bring it up just because, again, it's one that is vital to this conversation. Whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. Proverbs 22:15. Folly is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline, what does it do?